Okay, you have quite the impressive backdrop today. Where the heck are we?
We are at Knik Glacier, which is accessible via ATV.
And that's what we did.
So this is really cool. It's pretty massive. Our tour guide is making us our lunch right now. So we have 30 minutes to explore before lunch is ready.
I really want to get on one of those icebergs. We might end up doing that. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful this is. How long have we been on the ATVs?
We probably started about 8:30 and it's 11:30.
Yep.
So 3 hours.
They won't let us video while we're driving, or I would give you video of us driving.
I think our guide is getting some videos and pictures.
This is incredible.
This is
I am so excited right now.
This is so much fun. This is pretty neat.
What do you got there?
A glacier. Dirty.
So we're like a couple hours in. I don't know how long in.
I don't know.
Are you having a good time?
It's so much fun. It's awesome.
And what's behind you?
A glacier and a giant river. right, guys. Last night we just tooled around yesterday, did a couple little hikes, and although I did enjoy the one where there were like 20 cars in the parking lot, and it was only a 3-mile hike, less than 3-mile hike in a city, and we catch some guy, and he looks at Jared, and he was like, "Whoa, you don't even have a gun?"
No, he said, "You guys don't have bear spray?" I was like, "No." He goes, "You don't even have a gun?" I was like, "No." And he's got a giant 454 Magnum just strapped right here, ready to go. And he's got his bear spray. And we're on the trail. And if you turn around and look on the other side of the trail, there's subdivision. Yeah, there's bears there, but they're not going to be there.
So, anyways, cute little walk called Reflection Lake, and took him also to another little trail that was really pretty with this green stream where all these people were fishing. And then we went to our
Airbnb for the night.
bed and breakfast. Yes, that was interesting. He can now criticize my choices.
Are we going to tell him what it was or just gloss over it?
Well, it was separate quarters in an open loft. It was very clean in our quarters. The bed was very comfortable.
Yeah, we stayed in an open loft while somebody lived and lived like a normal person
Underneath us, an elderly couple.
Yeah.
There
was zero privacy. We could hear everything they were talking about. So like
fighting about.
Yeah, we couldn't talk openly, her and I.
It was really weird.
And then like I couldn't walk around in my underwear because they can see in the loft. There was absolutely no divider. It's like we had a hot shower. It felt so good. All I wanted to do was walk around in my underwear, and I wasn't allowed. It was killing me.
But they made us breakfast this morning, which was good. It was really nice of them.
Yeah.
Fruit and omelets and toast. It was nice. And then we were really worried because we were going to be at our ATV tour on time, not early. So today was an ATV tour to the Knik Glacier. And it was Jared and I on quads.
On two separate... Okay. Melissa booked this last year. We show up as two brand new 570cc Can-Am Outlander ATVs. Like, these things are like $9,000 a piece. They have like less than 1,000 miles on both of them. I was super stoked as soon as we pulled in. But man, this was like the coolest thing we've ever done. It was 7 hours of ATVing.
My hand is going to be so sore from throttling today.
So like an ATV, you use your thumb. It's not like a motorcycle. You just use your thumb the whole day. And we were going through streams, up little mountains, through mud.
Up to like thigh-high water.
Yeah. Like this is like the highlight of my trip right now.
Sand dunes.
It's the Harding ice field, and then this is like right under it. Today was so much fun.
So it was just us on the ATVs and our guide, and then there was a family in a Polaris.
Yeah, like a 4-person side by side. I don't know what you call them.
So this Glacier Knik is 5 miles wide, 20 miles deep, and it is an alpine glacier. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't touch water or anything, but there's a little like puddle at the end of it with these giant chunks floating in it.
Yeah, there's a glacier
that you can
lake
walk up to
at the end of it. Yes.
Oh
my gosh.
They cooked us
so beautiful.
He cooked us hot lunch. It was potatoes, green beans, reindeer sausage, and cheese, and like a foil pack. It was so good. Really, really, really fun. We saw bald eagle, we saw some salmon, and we saw a giant moose carcass.
and wolf tracks.
Oh yeah, the wolf tracks. Like the paws were like you're like, that's not a dog, but that's also not a bear. It was
Yeah.
a wolf, and you could even see his claws in like on the edge of the paw. It
Yeah.
was really cool.
Like there's all these prints in the mud, and it's just this giant print, and you can see the claws all extended. Oh, today was such a good day.
It was a lot of fun. So, great tour. It started really drizzly, supposed to rain all day, and then like we got to the glacier and like it started to clear up, and the sun even kind of came out. So it was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, today was just so nice. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I was so proud for Melissa.
He acts like I'm a weenie all the time.
I've never seen her drive an ATV, and she got right on it, and she just took off, and I was so happy.
They're like, you have experience with an ATV, correct? I'm like, a little.
And then they were like, when we ask you again, say yes. So they asked her again, and she said, yes, I have experience.
I mean, like, can you count driving it around women camp?
Yeah, that does count.
So, we left. That was basically like right outside of Palmer still. So we left there, and I basically took us halfway to Valdez this afternoon, and like everything is closing for the season. So this was like the only place I could find, and I was a little worried because it's like the side of the highway. But Jared called this morning because there's instructions about calling if you're gonna check
Be
in
here after 4.
after 4 p.m. So I had Jared call this morning, and he was like, yeah, we're still coming. And they were like, all right. So we pulled in, and they were like, yeah, we weren't even going to be open, but you booked this so long ago, we didn't have a closing date yet, so we stayed open because you were coming. I was like, oh, I'm glad we called, and I'm glad we actually came.
Yeah. So tonight's the last night of this campground being open for the season.
So everything's closing down. It's a nice campsite. We've got a nice little stream behind us. If there is any highway traffic, it should drown it out. Looks like there's a couple RVs in the very back, but it'll be a nice quiet night. It was pouring when we pulled in. They have a little restaurant
Roadhouse.
out front.
There's
And
an original 1940s roadhouse.
It's really cool inside, and since it was pouring, they were like, you guys want to eat? They were like, the pizza oven's still on. We were like, okay, I guess. Sit inside and feed me as opposed to sit outside in the rain, sure. So we sat in there for a long time. That was fun. And now I'm gonna take a shower and explore the campground because it's probably 7:30, close to 8. Sunset should be within an hour. All of a sudden, all the trees are changing.
Yeah.
Like
it's
everything
gonna
is
get cold.
everything is red and yellow all of a sudden. It's really pretty driving here.
Anything else?
No,
Do you want this video at the start of the video or at the end of the video? For today.
probably the end.
Okay. This will be the end. So you have watched all of our cool ATVing pictures. I'm on cloud 9, man. That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was really pretty.
Yep. Anything else? Okay. Talk to you guys later.